here, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team, this guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes the constant, the power when others are drifting in and out of form at times. He has to maintain a level that always gets him close to a yellow card, but he does well to avoid them. And he's key in this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. McTominay. Now it's McGinn. McGinn. Good ball, good take.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
It's a promising position. Now it's McGinn. Real chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Spread it left. Toma. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McGinn. Delivers the ball. Punched away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Minamino! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Referee's given a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Adams. Ito gets across to intercept that. Adams. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And it's made its way to him. McGinn. Now it's Adams. He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Adams deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's a Cura. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Doan, and he's worked it through. Look at the space here, and he's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Japan choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. McGinn. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Scotland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Hangs one in.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Shot could be on. There are shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Doan really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Coming on the field, number 15, number 22, number 23. There will be 5
Well,
minutes
that might be that,
time.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Scotland take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Kubo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Adams claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little